But Cindy, as we check in with the weather watchers this midday, maybe you're thinking about taking the pet out for a little walk this morning, whether it's your kid or your kitten this midday. It's all good, but it is humid. And you know what? Our weather watchers are really tuned into that because, like, for instance, Sherry, she's reporting the dew points. Dew points in the 70s. It makes a difference. It's why we were able to squeeze out so much rain across the area yesterday. Some of you getting as little as a third to half an inch. Some of you getting a lot more, as much as 2 inches of rain. And guess what? A little more rain could be on the way today as we check out the temperatures. Low 80s. So not so many 90s out there. More clouds having something to do with that. Winds are generally light. Dew points are up. No mistake in that. It feels very soupy out there. I don't think anybody would use the word comfortable on a day like this. What that means is, as you spend time outside, well, maybe today is not the ideal day to mow your lawn or do any outdoor chores, just because it feels so muggy. I think by tomorrow we can start to make some progress. It feels a little bit better once we get the front to go by. Now, as for the pollen, this is not a huge issue, but you know what might irritate you is the ragweed in the weeds as you spend some time outside. Not a lot going on the radar right now. Some of you have seen a little bit of drizzle, some sprinkles. There's a little more action to the west, but the atmosphere is still unstable such that we could still see a few downpours develop this afternoon. Model consensus is mainly south of New York City. And again, any one of these, while there won't be a lot of them, any one of these could produce some really soaking rain and maybe some lightning and thunder too. Not a bad beach day. Risk is more isolated and the current risk is low. Now, may not be able to say that next week once we've got a potentially major hurricane off our coast. Right now, Aaron's still a tropical storm. Latest this morning is this thing is looking healthier, certainly strengthening. 60-mile-an-hour storm right now. The pressure is down 999. Remember, 74 makes this a hurricane. It's going to get there. Track takes it to the west around high pressure. By tomorrow, it's likely a hurricane, maybe a major one over the weekend. Now, the track will favor a turn to the north eventually. The sooner the better for these islands. Eventually more of a northerly track, and maybe we're watching a major hurricane just north of the islands over the weekend. Model consensus starts to deviate from there. The further away, the more of a threat for Bermuda. The closer to the coast, more of a threat for us. I don't see any threat there, but definitely some ocean influences. Friday, it's looking nice, less humid. Cindy, over the weekend, it's all about the heat and then a cooling trend into early next week.
All right, Tony, thank you so much.